right. You ready? This is Red Boy from Clementine and Theodore's F1B Bernedoodle litter. He weighs 8 pounds right now, and I'm expecting his adult weight, you getting comfortable, to be between 35 and 45 pounds when he grows up. He has a really loose, wavy, super soft coat right now. And I'm expecting that just to continue to get a little bit more wavy when his adult coat comes in, which is around 6 weeks of age. And so his grooming needs are going to be that 8 to 10 week period. And that's if you want to keep the coat long. If you keep his coat short, then you don't have to groom it quite as often. But they're always so fun when they've got all of their fun Bernedoodle coat that we love so much. He is a white and black party. So he's got the white base, and then he's got a lot of different black patches. He does have a symmetrical face. Can we show him? So he's got the white muzzle, white blaze, which actually goes all the way up along the back of his head and then connects on his neck. And then he's got lots of different fun, my big boy, lots of different fun patches. But not too much on his legs. He's got a little bit of that ticking where he's got just a little bit of black coming through, but mostly all white there. And this boy has low energy level, unlike some of his siblings that you can hear right now. So he has always been the one, if you watch in the videos, when I start talking to the puppies, they all want to run up and see what's going on, and he is like, yeah, I don't want to be involved in all of that. I'm okay to just sit off here by myself, and he's perfectly content. And that is the one word, if I had to just use one to describe him, that's what it would be. He is just content. He is a happy little guy. He's happy to be with people and with other dogs, but he's also happy to just be by himself. In fact, sometimes I will find him just playing by himself. He will find a toy and he will toss it and be throwing it. And he's perfectly content to be able to do that. He's one that is what I would call a soft puppy. So he definitely is a little bit more sensitive. He's very aware of things. And so you can see right now, as you saw some of the other puppies were a little bit more curious. Hi, big boy. He's just looking at me like, okay, this is different. Usually you're working with me, you're just talking, what are we doing right now? So not to where that he's not shaking. It's just more like, wow, I'm not sure about this, what's going on. So it does take him a little while to warm up. So that is something to think about when introducing him to new things. That just give him his time, give him his space. And then once he decides that something is safe and good and he's checked it out, then he's good to go. And he doesn't have to keep on being reintroduced to that. But it does take him just a little while with it at first. He also, I have noticed, he likes to be invited. Like I said, he doesn't just run over. All the puppies expect they can just run over and get up in my lap. He's one that I have to invite. And then he's happy to come and do it. But he just sits and he just waits, which is really nice, and I appreciate that. He's very slow in his movements. He's not depressed. It's not the way he acts, but I think of him as like our Eeyore puppy, because just everything that he doesn't just rush into it. And he can play like that, and he will at times, but his normal, natural movements are very slow. Hi, he's so sweet. What else can we talk about you, babe, huh? His vet visit went well. We didn't see anything there to be alarmed about. And everything was normal or negative. And then as far as his future family, he would do great in a home with children that are at least 5 years or older, maybe even up to 10 years, just depending upon the children. If there's lots of constant excitement in a home, then I think that could put Red Boy into a position where he's just constantly wanting to retreat and not be a part of that. And it doesn't mean that you can't have people over, celebrations, social gatherings and such, and he'll be fine with that. If your home is one where people are constantly in and out on a regular basis and it seems a little bit chaotic, that might not be the best situation for him. He's going to need a home that's a little bit more regular, so that he's not constantly being surprised. That's really the big thing. So he would do good with elderly. He doesn't require a whole lot of exercise. And he's also would be, you know, that we don't want our puppies to be left home alone for very long on a regular basis. You know, but if that's what work requires, that, you know, would be okay to be able to be home for a few hours at a time by himself with his toys. I don't know if they can hear me over that, huh? With his toys and in a place that he's comfortable with, he would do just fine with that. And he would also do well with other dogs. He doesn't run away from our other dogs, so he does enjoy being around them. He's just not one that has to have that constant interaction like most of our other puppies do. Yeah. And that is our Mr. Red Boy.